Hello everybody, welcome to Guard. Welcome back to Guard. How's it going today? Today, we're going to continue on the beginning area loot run series. With the new patch, we have the LRI area. And we are going to loot a couple of places just outside the starting town here. So first, we're going to stop here. Then we're going to stop here, and then we're going to stop here. And between those three spots, there will be a decent amount of loot for any beginner to go with. So let's meet you over there. So you're going to walk down the highway until you get to this little area here. There's a bridge across. We're gonna go up the bridge and up into this villa. Should be about 4 people. So let's get moving on up. Moving on up, moving on up. Shooting you. That's what I'm doing here. So let's quickly get this guy's loot, see if he has a key. He does not. If you're lucky, you're gonna get a VV room key. The easiest way to do this is we're gonna lap around the backside. Yep. I was kind of hoping that they would hear me, because when I come back over here, to my left, and to the right. He's pushing. Oh, he's hurt. Okay, let's push in. And that should be all of them. So let's do a quick weapons check. And we'll throw in some ammo there. And we'll gather up all these dollars. So first we're gonna check everybody for keys. What? Extra guy. Okay. I guess there's more people. Always be on your toes. You could get caught. Okay. So, you come to this villa anyways for the main story. So we're gonna double check all of these areas here. Just in case. Now there's gonna be a little bit in here as well. Nothing in that guy, nothing in that guy. But this container we can loot now. Gonna take a ball cap because I like the caps. And now let's go into the house itself. So this house has a loot room plus a few other spots. We'll just make sure there's no rings on the counter here. Pop that open. Make sure there's nothing on the couch. Nothing there. Good there.
Heads up. Gator is taking fire.
You can grab that. Gator is taking fire. Gator is over by... Yeah. Not us. So, here's the important part of downstairs. Right here. This jewelry box by the TV. Because look at all of this money, money, money. Just like that. Now, I'm gonna go upstairs. And there's a civilian chest right here. We'll take the Moxiflox. Take the Moxiflox with the hard case kit, and we'll grab other medicaments
We've
as
lost
needed.
control of Gator.
There's this duffel bag right here. Sometimes it has some weapons and stuff. Don't forget to check the table. As well as right here. Now, if you're lucky, you've got this key off of an AI in the area. And we're going to check the shelves first. And see that there's nothing there. Then we're going to check the table. And see that there's nothing there. Then we're going to check this briefcase. Just to round out the collection, let's grab another hat. And then this is the most important thing in the whole area, is this jewelry box here. Because it can potentially have thousands of dollars in it. So, that concludes this villa. I'm just going to grab a couple bits of water, a couple bits of energy while we're here, and we'll meet you over at the convoy.
Is secured and fully under our control.
Trudging through the sugar. Whoa, 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 through the sugar, yeah. Okay, and here we approach the UN convoy from the field. Holy smokes. Be very careful. The AI can be anywhere. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Let's go south. That was friendly. Okay, I usually like to take out the dudes over here. There's one. Okay, let's get back out and where they can't see me. And we'll circle back around. Where, oh where can the bad guys be found? Where can they be? Yeah, let's keep working this convoy back and forth until we till we push our way in. We're at the backside truck. We've got a little bit of cover, and the back of his head. Just make sure nothing up behind us on the road. Now I heard at least a couple more. So that was one. Probably another one. So let's work on up. Down cover to cover. Now that we're close enough. Okay, well, we hit them. Let's fall back again. And we'll quickly reload that. We'll cross over this,
Be advised, friendlies
again.
in your AO. Watch your fire.
And looks like we got friendlies coming in. Okay. And our friendly died, unfortunately. Poor guy. Okay, so here at the convoy, we get this medical bag. Now that we're cleared up, we'll take this surgical kit. And actually, we'll do this because it's a smaller package that way. This is important, this UN convoy. Grab that beautiful looking Hornet. Oh, that was 300 subsonic. Beautiful, beautiful. Free handgun, and there we go. So now, let's go and get the other thing that's here, which is found inside of the hut itself. We got this duffel bag here that usually I've found all kinds of cool things in. Right now it doesn't hold a heck of a lot, but that is okay. We've also got the shelf here that you can find things at. And there's also a small chance of finding stuff on this table here. I'm a little disappointed in that duffel bag right there, but usually it's got jewelry in it. But we'll continue on up to the radio tower next. Okay, so now that we've come up the highway a little bit towards the radio tower, I will usually divert here and start cutting up the hill. You can take the switchbacks. There's a couple of ways you can skin this hill. You can either go up and down, like the switchbacks, or come up along this side here. I enjoy this side because it's a little bit easier, a little bit more direct, at least this first part of the hill. So as you can see, we're making our way up pretty quickly. I think there's 5 usually people here. And again, if you get lucky, there's a key room that I myself haven't found yet, but we'll take a look through the window because it teases us with a view through the window. These power lines, there's a break in the fence. And we're going to cut immediately right. We're not going to worry about spotting anybody just yet. Don't trip on the log and turn left, and there might be 2 people. There's 2. So now we're going to continue on this way And just watch far. So that's 3. And there's usually 2 more far down by the gate. So we're gonna... And then the one guy inside. He's usually upstairs, so we're gonna push in real quick. And push up as fast as we can. Be pre-aiming, because... Boom. Just like that. Make sure we've got enough for the snipers. And there's that guy. There's probably one more somewhere down there. But we can start... Oh, there he is. That surprised me. Okay, so now that we're here, we can start picking things up. I usually start up at the top here. I'm actually going to add the tracking tag to this guy. Usually start up at the top, so that way I can gather up what I need to. From the inside out. Grab this. We'll do something like that for now. I don't know if I need that, actually. There might be more valuable objects that are smaller. Okay, so now we can put the phenethil and the moxiflox in there, and we've just saved ourselves yet another slot. Note that I keep my medicals in either the pockets or my belt, so I know exactly where things are. So we've got FMJ. Sometimes there's a spawn right there. Sometimes there's a spawn right there. You can find things on this shelf, on this chair, on this box. And this is one of the most important right here, is this jewelry box. Because we're going to trade out hats for rings. And we'll grab this watch as well. Sometimes there's more stuff down on those shelves. But if you have the key, up here is where you cash it in. If you have the key, it is the SRS room. And there is gear crates and storage in there. So hopefully we can find it in a minute. Sounds like there might be still yet another person outside. This is a busy room today. So now we come down here. We can find things on any of these surfaces. Same with on this chair, on this surface. It's possible. As well as these right here. Make sure you close the doors and get down, really get down there and check. And we've got medical. Let's check for key. No key. Let's check for key here. Couple of bucks. And now here at the middle, we've got a huge crate that we can grab things out of. Gonna grab this surgical kit. Then there's this duffel bag that might have something. Nothing terribly good. Key? No key. So now here, there might be stuff spawn up here, but we've got a firearms case. Decent looking gun. We'll leave those. And this table here can spawn a bunch of stuff. 193. I think I'm gonna take that. What do I leave behind? What do I leave behind in its stead? Probably a grenade would be the best option in that case. So now we're gonna check all of these boards, all of these cement barriers. Already checked him. And we're looking for keys. Keys are king in this patch. So the last building we're going to check out while we're here is going to be
established control over Winchester.
this one here. There's a likely chance that there's going to be something valuable in here. Sometimes, sometimes not. There we go, see? Okay, let's get rid of another bomb. We'll take that. Gonna leave those for now. Don't forget to, again, crouch down, check everything. Check all the surfaces. And tracking tag. Let's drop that. And let's track it with this. There we go. I just use all the tracking tags right away. Personally, that's just a preference thing for myself. Now, there is a civilian chest in here. So let's take a look. It's right here in the corner. Oh, tequila. We're taking that. And I believe this is more expensive than these two combined, so we'll do that there. And now we have one more set of pockets to check. Could take his scope. There we go. We're gonna take his sight. Now, sometimes there is a guy walking up this road. It appears he's not there today. So now the very last spot we're gonna go is to cash this all in. And we'll meet you over at the large cop over here at Winchester. And we are coming up the hill to Winchester right now. So, let's get up here, check the PMC box, and then cash in. See what we made. So, this loot run, it's fairly easy. It's out of the way for the most part. Not a lot of people have the keys to get into the particular rooms that have the best stuff. And here is the cop. So let's get up into the building itself here. And we'll crouch down. Let's offload all of our stuff. And we'll double check that case. Nothing in the case. Okay, that is alright. So, from here, we can go to our vendors and see how much money we made. So, Gunny likes the liquor, I believe. Yep, quite a bit. So we'll sell to him the liquor. Handshake is gonna like the apparel. 137, 137. So we'll sell to him. I believe Turncoat loves jewelry, so we'll offload all of this over his way. Artisan is gonna like the AK and the 1911s. Let's get rid of those attachments there. And now we also have a couple of meds that we can get rid of these cases. So Lab Rat, of course, purchases cases. We'll get rid of those. And then grab the money out of our wallet. All in, $7,219. It's pretty decent. Anyways, if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate it all. Thank you very much, and peace.